So we're back with a brand new game. It looks like it's small, but this has a really big mentality to it. This is Flip 7. It is a press your luck game from the Op games. Let's open this up and check out what you get inside. So right off the bat, you have the rules as well as a bunch of cards. And even an advertisement of the new games from Op. We have Hues and Clues, Tapple, Blank Slate, Telestrations, Da, which we love, Wonky, which we've talked about, 10 Days in the USA, a great game. A Move Like Me is a really fun get up and go kind of game where you actually physically exert yourself, which is nice. In this game here, we have a multitude of cards. That's hilarious. These are cards you can hand out to people that have scans for where to find out how Flip 7. They call it Pay It Forward. And they even have a scan here to see how to play the game instead of an actual rule sheet, and then the rule sheet's here also. And then in here we have action cards, which increase the value of any card. And then we have actual number cards. So these are all in order, so they need to be shuffled really well. A little big stack. Let's see if I can get this. A little bit too big and stacked. Let's try a little smaller. So the goal of this game is that you're trying to collect score. You want to collect points based on the cards that are on the table. But unfortunately, if you do reveal the same number twice, that's it. You lose your points that round. So the way the game works is, say we're playing a 4-player game. Everyone would get one card, and that represents their current card on the table, and you go one by one as the players and reveal whether they want to hit or stay. Now, anytime a player can stay and bank their points, remember you want to win a set number of points, which is actually 200 to win the game. So the more points you get, the better. However, the more cards you get, the less likely you're able to get the win. Keep in mind also the number of cards equals how many numbers of the cards are in the actual deck. So the higher the card points you have, the more likely you're going to get that card again. Now, let's start with him. They'd have 3 points, so they would say hit. So they've got a 4. Sitting on the table, there are 2 4s out of the 4 4s, and there are 2 3s out of the 3 3s, so they might want to go again, hit. Now this says flip 3. Play on the active player and instantly flip 3 cards. So unfortunately, the way this works out normally is when you play a freeze that stops the player and that's all the points they can bank. But when you flip 3 action card, you still have to play all 3 of the cards and then freeze at that point. But unfortunately, on the 3rd card, he did bust, so they do not keep to score any of the points. But we'll keep the cards out so people can see it, because he did draw the other 4. Out of the 4 4s, he drew 3 of them. The next player will get to go. They'll say hit. And lo and behold, we have the final 4 is now on the table. Hit, and that's a 10. Now they have 17. They might want to stop there because there is, remember, 9 more 10s in this deck. We'll do hit. And dang, gone. Their turn, they know they're safe to hit, so they hit. 12. Keep in mind, there are 11 more 12 cards in the game. They'll do hit. I needed to shuffle this better. But regardless, there's a lot of those 12 cards, so they bust. Now it's the last player's turn. They hit. It's 10. Hit. And out. From this point, you do not shuffle the deck. Those cards are out of the game for now until you run out. And then the dealer would pass the play. And then you draw the next set of cards. Okay. Now, this player would be the first. They would say, hit. That's an 11. That's a high score on the game. They might just want to call it there, take the 23 points, and they will. They're going to stay, especially after the last round. So 23 points. Next player, the 5 is going to hit. Got 7. Hits. Flips 3. Instantly 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, and they bust. This player hits. Hits. Instantly flips 3. And they bust. What about a round? And then again, 1 hit. And they're going to stop there at 27. So 27, 23. Those points stay on the board. They're already 1/10 of the way to winning the game. Another way you can play the game is that if you keep going and say you don't bust, and you're able to flip 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoop, let's try it again. Whoop, let's try it again. Whoop, let's try it again. There you go. If you're able to flip 7 without busting, you have accomplished a very great score. And at this point, you would take not only your points, which at this time would be 33, 41, 50, 61 points, but you would also take another 15 points, so 76 points for that round, and it instantly stops the round. Everyone either banks what they have or doesn't get anything additional, and it's the next round. So that is a really powerful way to shut that down, but it's difficult. To be able to flip over 7 cards and not get duplicatives would be incredibly difficult for the game. So then you would reveal again. This person hits. They're going to hit again. And that is a +8 modifier. It does not count towards your card hand. So that is a really nice hand. Right now they've got 26 points. But they don't have a lot of cards, so they'll just hit again. Oh, even better. So now you have 24 plus 32. They're going to stay at 32. That's a really good hand. Next player, busts immediately. Next player, freezes at 7. Next player, busts immediately. So that ends that one. Smart move holding there because you would have got that 7, would have killed it. So this player here is probably second place. That player there is first place. And that one there is third. But the game is incredibly fast-paced. It's a really fun game. It's press your luck. If you like these styles of games, then you'll definitely love this one. Hopefully you guys pick this up for yourself, and we will see you guys next time.